Here in Golden, and I'm doing my presentation down here on Skid Row, where I used to live. This is my daughter's birthday. Ariana, give a shout out, and these are her friends. Brother, go ahead and tell them who they are in this earth.
Well, first of all, they're princesses on the way of being queen, which God has bestowed upon them, as He bestowed our kingdom upon us as kings, royalty of His bloodline. And if nobody else tells Skid Row, I will tell Skid Row. It's time to wake up, because we are Hebrews without a name, under God and Jesus Christ, that was given after Abraham to David, to Saul, and so forth. Because King David, the young child who took down Goliath, became king after Solomon, who did not do what God said when He said, take all in that pasture and leave none alive. But He did. He spared, which made His kingdom fall. But we are all kings and queens under God. And it's time the world recognizes that.
Thank you. And one thing I can say is that, one thing about it is you're a good father. And it's a good thing to have a good father, which is a real man. He's somebody who really loves. And God put love on the inside of him for a reason. So basically that his daughter, not just his daughter, but his daughters, can understand that. And now that you understand what He's done put inside of you, because God put on the inside of him to put on the inside of you, you know what? God forbid if this man is not here anymore. Look, he will always be inside of your heart. And now that he's on the inside of your heart, you can pass that message on to the next one. And you can do that any day at any time. Because He loves you, He loves him, He loves me, He loves all of us. God put us on this work for a reason. And He's always going to be with us. He's never going to leave us, and He always has been with us, because He's never going to leave us. I can say one thing is that, you know what? One thing is, y'all could have been past it. You could have been past it. But one thing is that happened was, God stopped you today. He heard a voice. He heard the word that God spoke to him. And when God spoke to him, it caught him in the chest just like that, compared to everything that's happening out here right now, and where he was living compared to what he's doing right now is a blessing. And I just thank God right now that He has the power, the strength, and basically the common sense to realize what he was going through compared to what he's going through right now. He had his daughter's birthday today. He is a proud father. He is grateful for what God has given to him. And last but not least, we all love each other and just keep coming that head. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
And one more thing to add to that.
Scoot over a little bit, guys, so I won't be in their way. Over here.
And another thing to be thankful for is the gift that God's given your Father to bring you down in the midst of the pit.
Thank you.
To show you what the unsaved and the saved.
God's
and to
children.
give you the strength to come down and give them the word that they need.
Yes.
And blessed unto you and the glory of God blessing you in the Holy Spirit. Please so, because He's blessed.
Yes.
And give honor to your Father for raising you the way He is.
Thank you.
Because it's a gift. A gift that any father can bestow on his children. And cherish this moment. This is a blissful moment. You're down here in the pit. Something that all of us could have been drawn into. Look around.
Look at the strength He's giving you.
Look around you. This is where lost souls are. These people are definitely lost.
Do you know, if you put a T at the end of the S on Los Angeles, it'll be Lost Angeles.
Lost Angeles.
But right now, you know where you at, so you ain't lost.
And see, here's what it means in the Bible: blinded by sight. You look at these eyes.
Thank you.
This is the blind folk that I'm talking about. Your two eyes, because these eyes see only the things that you see before you, but see, there's
everything.
It's spiritual eye, which is there. So once that eye is open, when you look in a person's eye, you see that eye.
Everything.
And that's the eye to the heart.
Yes, it is.
The eye to your spirit.
Emotion,
third eye. But see, it's closed, because when you look at people and look at their eyes, you only see two, but you forget about the spiritual eye, the eye to the heart.
It's the pineal gland.
That one. And it's there. And that's what Jesus Christ was telling his disciples. They're blinded. Hear, but they're not hearing. And seeing and not seeing. To hear the word and have the eye open is what he's talking about. That's spiritual fruit.
Why God says love.
Right here is the spiritual fruit.
Love.
And it goes into
love.
that part.
Because love is no joke.
That's right.
Love really means something. And last but not least, he was standing over here by himself a little while ago. He was one person. Last but not least, I came over, guardian angel. I was the second person. We're all God's children. And then I'll be. What happened out of the clear blue is not just one, it's not just two. It's all of us right here in this circle. It's a holy circle right now. And we're all speaking, or not speaking, we're listening. We're communicating. We're feeling each other. And it's the power of God, the power of Christ. And it's the guardian angels that are inside of you right now that you're feeling. And it's for a reason. Because later on, you're going to remember what you're hearing right now. You might just hear what you're hearing, but I'll tell you one thing. Out of everything you're hearing, you don't have to remember everything you just heard. Because that little bit that you do remember is going to mean a whole lot.
But be warned. Be warned. Anytime, whether you want to believe it or not hear it, but anytime you take a step closer to Christ, the enemy takes you.
He's trying to get you.
And the enemy takes 3 steps. He's got out of it.
Thank you.
Because he knows if they come, when you open up that eye and really see,
he can't do nothing to you no more.
He has no more power. See, that's the one thing the enemy don't want to lose, that power.
But the funny part about it is he already lost.
The one thing that your dad teaches you, your mother teaches you, is not only showing you the right path to go and grow, but the warning that's ahead. Because see, the enemy wants to attack family. He wants to attack friends. He wants to attack anybody he can to turn you away from anything.
That's when it comes to strength and weaknesses. One thing that's good about what he just said, always have a future plan. One thing is, you know what, a back plan. You know, one thing is once you have everything straightened out, make sure you have something else planned ahead of time, because if something messes up, that you know what, oh, it messed up. You know what? No, it didn't, because you have something else planned ahead of time, and God told you to do that. You listen to it, and He already has something planned ahead of you. You know, you don't have nothing to worry about. The answer's right in front of you.
And trust me, you will see it. Everything we're talking about, you're going to be walking one day and come across and be like, I remember hearing that. I remember this brother standing there on my birthday, and he said almost the same thing, and now I'm seeing it.
Thank you.
And right now, do you realize, even though you don't even know us, but right now, Christ is seeing it.
Thank you.
Standing right here.
So let me break that down, right? Let me get into some science. Now the Christ, the Messiah, is the opening of the pineal gland. Right now, we're in a new age. I was just sharing with your mother. And the new age is the divine quality of womanhood, right? We just left the masculine. Now we're in the Aquarian age. Totally different. So brothers like them and I, we've been holding it down. We've been beat. We've been beat the fuck up, right? Now it's y'all turn, because when we look at how the system is, let's go to planet Saturn. The ring around Saturn is all that negative energy that's been drawn, right? All this negative energy out here is going up there. It's not personal, right? And the people that run that planet, they tall blacks. They not anti anything. They not pro anything. But they need this energy, right, for their survival, right? But they too know, like the people on this earth, that the jig is up, because now y'all waking up. We've been woke and we've been getting beat the fuck down, waiting on y'all to wake up, and now y'all waking up, right? If we go back to California, for instance, California, if you look at the old empire of the Ouachita, right, you'll see there was a queen named Khalifa, Queen Khalifa. Look, we still have that ancient name, California, right? And it's written in the books. We just have to become aware, as the brothers were saying, that third eye being awake.
And see, as man of God and as children of God who knows the awakening, you want to know what we're actually supposed to do when we see Queen?
Bow down.
And be thankful to him. There you go.
Always remember, a queen knows who a real king is.
Because you're the ones that walk by and
Bow down. Introduce yourself in a real manly way.
that's how
Real.
and that's how he feels great.
And when he was saying, I heard something
we're not
too.
supposed
I heard
to
something.
how's he doing. We're supposed to recognize a queen by people.
It's not how you know. Hey, excuse me, sir. You know
And when
what?
you come
It's
into a
like-
family of a king and his queen and his children, you're supposed to walk in the door and bow down and give the honor
Right.
as we supposed
Right.
to do. Because we are all kings and queens. We're all the same
Brothers and sisters.
from the very first Adam.
So that's enough. Got a question. Do y'all have any questions? Did y'all know we would walk into something like this?
How good did it feel?
How do you feel?
Special. Very good. Thank you. And what feels good about right now is that you know, out of everywhere you could have went today and how far you could have walked, you know the good part about right now, this moment, you were stopped here for a reason. Your father and two individuals, which are God's children, and we're all God's children. Point blank is you stopped right here. God stopped right here, and we even chose to stop with you right here. And we all spoke the word of Christ. You heard the word of Christ, and it's on the inside of you now what you did here. So once you heard what you heard, remember what you heard, and later on it's going to help you even more because you're going to remember something that you did here. So one thing I can tell you right now is God is with you. He always will be with you, and He never will leave you. And last but not least, we have eternal life.
And
Don't
and blessing for the children. Because the daughters are the closest thing to God.
thank
Because he gives the woman the same power that he has to give them life.
you. Very strong.
And they're strong. Then blessed are the men, who is the strength for the woman.
Right.
The workers, the buriers, the providers. For the queen who bears life.
Effort.
But only through God
He has the strength.
may they cherish it.
Thank you.
But woe unto the enemy again, because he would entice you, because one, he knows you're weak. Two, it's harder for for Satan to come and entice a man, because we are strong-willed, but it's easier for him to entice a woman because she is easiest to be deceived.
Once he finds your weak spot, he's going to try to take advantage of you as much as he can.
Brothers, my name is Aaron.
My name is Juan, and it's been a pleasure, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And happy birthday again. And thank you for allowing us to give you that message. Because it wasn't through us, it was him.
That's right.
It wasn't
He
us.
came